we'll be talking about the characteristics, the types, and explanations for OCD. So first, we need to think, what is OCD and what kind of characteristics fit into it? It includes obsessive thinking, intrusive thoughts, unwanted urges, compulsive behaviors, which overall affect and impair normal functioning. Hoarding is when people have difficulty in getting rid of items even if they hold no value. PDD is intrusive thoughts of faults in one's physical appearance. Contamination is compulsive behaviors in avoiding touching things, which they think is contaminated, and organization is the compulsive behaviors in keeping things organized. Avoiding these compulsions all cause anxiety. Rappaport's case study on Charles was a 14-year-old boy who spent 3+ hours showering and 2 hours dressing each day. He had elaborate routines doing this, and prevented in doing so caused him a lot of anxiety. He had obsessive thoughts that something sticky was on his skin that had to be washed off. He was medicated with an antidepressant, but he soon grew a tolerance to it. The two most common measuring tools for assessing the symptoms for OCD is the Wybach and the Moki. Please pause the video at any time to not miss out on the key information written below. The genetic explanation suggests OCD has a genetic basis. Studies finding genes like PTPRD and DRD4 levels in OCD individuals to be abnormal. In the biochemical explanation, Leckman found that the relationship with oxytocin dysfunction and OCD, a hormone for trust and attachment, but for distrust to stimuli for survival. The neurological explanation looks at the basal ganglia and two associated regions that work together. This is a check loop of worrying thoughts, and OCD individuals have it dysfunctional. The cognitive explanation believes that the obsessive thinking is based on irrational thinking, and that these compulsions alleviate the anxiety produced. This acts as a negative and positive reinforcer, relieving the anxiety and being rewarded by knowing it's gone. This process is known as operant conditioning, proving that OCD is a learned behavior. Freud's psychodynamic theory looks at the unconscious beliefs and desires to explain OCD, theorizing that the id and ego conflict in the anal stage of psychosexual development. Toilet training involves tension between the parent and the child, since the parent is trying to control when it defecates. A child regains control by either soiling themselves or retaining the feces. Both being anally retentive or expulsive leads to later behavioral disturbances in the future, since they have been fixated during this potty training stage. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new about OCD today.